Think you're doing chest flies the right way? Here's a shocking truth. Most people who feel the chest fly in their chest are actually loading their shoulders, straining their elbows, and wasting 70% of the movement without even realizing it. And the craziest part? They don't even know what they're doing wrong because it looks right in the mirror. But looks can lie. So let me ask you, what if the chest fly you've been doing for months is the very reason your chest isn't growing? Let's fix that today. Now stay with me because the difference between a weak chest fly and a perfect chest fly is not the weight. It's the mechanics. And once you understand those mechanics, everything changes. Your strength, your pump, your muscle control, everything. Before I show you the right way, I want you to see why most people get this exercise wrong. Because chances are, you're doing at least one of these mistakes without knowing. Mistake number 1, straight arms. If your arms are almost fully extended during a chest fly, you've basically turned the movement into a shoulder destroyer. You're using your delts as levers instead of letting your chest do the work. Think of it like holding 2 heavy buckets with locked elbows. You'll feel tension everywhere except the target muscle. Mistake number 2, bringing the weights too far down. People think bigger stretch means bigger gains. But in the chest fly, this can wreck the shoulder joint. This is like opening a door farther than the hinges were designed to go. It feels fine at first, until it doesn't. Mistake number 3, pressing instead of flying. They bend their arms, drive the dumbbells up, and suddenly it's not a fly anymore, it's a chest press. That's not bad, but it's not what we're training here. Mistake number 4, lifting heavy. I know. Heavy weights look cool. But chest fly is not a strength exercise, it's a control exercise. Using too much weight turns your movement into a half press, half swing mess that builds ego, not chest. Mistake 5, letting the chest relax at the top. If you touch the dumbbells and let the chest relax for even half a second, you lose continuous tension, one of the most important factors for chest growth. Now here's where it gets interesting. All of these mistakes have one thing in common. They take the workload away from the chest, and the real reason is something I'll reveal in a second. But keep listening because once you understand that reason, you'll instantly perform chest flies better than most people in your gym. Let's start with the simplest truth about chest flies. Your arms should not move independently. They should move as if you're hugging a giant tree. Not a small tree, a giant tree. If your arms flatten out, your chest shuts off. If your arms bend too much, it becomes a press. There's a sweet spot in the middle, and that sweet spot is where the magic happens. But before I show you how to find that sweet spot, I want you to think about something. Imagine the chest, muscles like rubber bands attached from the center of your sternum out to your upper arm. The fly movement stretches and shortens those rubber bands. If your elbow position shifts, the rubber bands shift too. That's why every small change in arm angle completely changes the exercise. This is the first light bulb moment. Chest fly is about keeping the same shape of your arms from start to finish. The better you control that shape, the better your chest isolates. Let's build on this. Now we're going deeper. This is where most tutorials fail. They don't explain how crucial your setup is. Your chest fly starts before you even lift the weight. Here's the correct setup. Lie back on the bench, feet flat, or engaged, not super tight like a plank, but firm like the foundation of a building. You ever seen a skyscraper? It doesn't stand tall because the top floors are strong. It stands because the base is unshakable. Same thing here. Your chest fly will fall apart if your base, your core and back position is unstable. Next, retract your shoulder blades gently, not aggressively. Think of sliding them into your back pockets. This opens your chest and gives your pecs the space they need to work. Without this, your shoulders will dominate the lift. Let the dumbbells rest above your chest, palms facing each other, elbows slightly bent, just enough to take pressure off the joint. Not so much that it becomes a press. Here's the second light bulb moment. The bend in your elbows stays the same during the entire movement. That alone will fix half your mistakes instantly. All right, now the part you've been waiting for. Let's do the perfect rep. Start by imagining you're opening your arms around a huge barrel. As your arms move apart, stop the moment you feel your chest stretching, not your shoulders, not your elbows, your chest. The stretch should feel like tension spreading across the chest muscles, like pulling open a resistance band. Go too far and the tension shifts. Stop too early and you don't engage enough. Your chest will tell you where the sweet spot is. Now bring the dumbbells back up, but here's the key. You're not lifting them. You're squeezing them inward. Think of trying to hug that giant tree again. Bring the dumbbells close, but don't let them slam together. Keep the chest tight at the top. And here is the advanced tweak that separates beginners from pros. At the top of the movement, slightly rotate your pinkies inward. Not a lot, just a tiny rotation. This activates the upper chest fibers beautifully and gives you that deep contraction everyone chases. Another pro tip, move slowly. Chest fly is not a speed exercise. The slower you go, the more your chest works. Remember, we're sculpting, not throwing weights around. Wrong versus right explained like a coach. Wrong, arms too straight. Impact, tension goes to the shoulders. Right, elbows softly bent, same angle the whole time. Impact, chest stays engaged. Wrong, dumbbells drop way past shoulder level. Impact, shoulder joint stressed, chest loses tension. Right, stop at chest level stretch. Impact, maximum pec activation, zero shoulder danger. Wrong, bringing weights together fast and relaxing at the top. Impact, chest disengages. Right, slow squeeze, maintain tension. Impact, better contraction and muscle growth. Each of these rights creates a more direct mind-muscle connection. If you've ever wondered why your chest doesn't pump easily, it's probably because you haven't felt that connection yet. With the right technique, that connection becomes instant. Ask yourself, do you feel your chest working or do you feel your arms working? Are you controlling the weight or is the weight controlling you? Do you feel your chest stretching like a rubber band or are you just moving your arms? Because the moment you answer these honestly, you'll start performing chest flies like a pro. Here's another light bulb moment. The chest doesn't care about the weight. It cares about the tension. A 7-kilo dumbbell with perfect form will give you a better pump than a 20-kilo dumbbell with sloppy form. So let's recap the perfect chest fly quickly. Elbows slightly bent and locked into that shape. Shoulder blades tucked in. Arms open around a giant tree. Stop at a deep chest stretch, not a shoulder stretch. Squeeze inward at the top with full tension. Control every second of the movement. Now here's your challenge. I want you to do 10 flawless reps right now. Not heavy, not fast, just perfect. I guarantee you'll feel your chest like never before. You'll feel that deep, warm tension spreading across the muscle. And you'll understand why the chest fly is one of the most powerful chest-building tools when done right. Keep practicing this. Master the technique. Your body remembers every rep you teach it. And once you get this down, every chest workout you do from now on will be on a whole new level. Keep pushing, keep improving, and I'll see you in the next one.